What it is, everybody? My name is BNB, and I'm just gonna give you a little update video on a very random and odd topic. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. It's so weird, and I know you're saying it, but I'll get into that later. Basically, I just want to say right off the bat that I haven't been posting too much lately, and that's really just because, we're coming into the end of school. Let's see, I have a 5-day week this week, and then 4 days, and then a week of 4, and then another week of 4. And basically, there's a lot of crap going on, as you know, with studying for finals and everything. And I try and do pretty good in school. I want to get to college somewhere good and everything. So I want to go through all this stuff and actually try to do good. So I can't just be playing Call of Duty and posting videos for you guys like nonstop. So basically, until mid-June, so in other words, start of summer vacation. Let me readjust my mic here. I won't be posting quite as much, and then I'll definitely start posting more during summer. I haven't gotten bored of it or anything. I know a lot of times that happens with some of these slightly smaller channels. They kind of just get bored of not having anyone really view their stuff. I do have a pretty active audience, and that's pretty good, but it could be a lot better, so I don't know, but basically, let's get into the topic, because I don't have any, topic cards or stuff like I normally do again. I'm going, commando here, but basically, let's talk about the gameplay here for just a quick second. I'm camping it out here, because this is the Nuketown 24/7 playlist, and I've been sucking. I chose a very, very bad weekend to suck at Call of Duty, because, like I said, double XP weekend here for PS3, and it's Nuketown 24/7 playlist, and I had to go total tryhard mode because I was doing terrible. You see, I'm using, of course, I picked up a Galil suppressor here, but I was using the AK-47 with NoobTube, and I was having fun with it and everything. It was just, I don't like playing like a tryhard. I don't like playing like a noob, and that kind of stuff. I try and make sure I don't piss too many people off in game. Like I never pick up, or I never use the 74U unless I pick it up off the ground in a desperate situation. If I'm using the dual Scorpions, which I've been trying to use lately, and I need some gun that can go slightly longer range, I just pick up the first gun I find that I don't hate, and usually, of course, you're gonna find a 74U or a FAMAS. But yeah, that's basically just how it works. And I'm finally almost have my AUG, have more kills with the AUG than the 74U, and that's, I think, what's keeping me into Black Ops, because, the thing that made everyone love Modern Warfare 2 more than any other games, I know I'm just kind of off on a random topic here, but the reason that so many people like Modern Warfare 2 is the challenges, those titles and emblems you can get. It made you want to keep trying and keep doing stuff, but in Black Ops, it's not quite as bad as some of these other smaller first-person shooters, but most of these shooters, you really don't have anything to play for. You really just kind of play to kill people, and that's not the best thing to do, obviously. So, I don't know. I'll get back into that later. But basically, that's what's keeping me in Black Ops. I'm trying to use the AUG a lot, and get over that 74U, which I was addicted to, like most people, much earlier in the Black Ops lifespan. But now to get into my weird topic, which is Romeo and Juliet. This is my first try at this commentary, guys, so obviously you're listening to this, which means I went with it, probably just because I was too lazy to do another one. It's 8:05 on May 22nd, and I've no idea when you're watching this. You're probably watching this May 23rd, the day I post it. But yeah, basically, I just want to throw out there, we survived May 21st, guys. Duh. Okay, but anyway. Romeo and Juliet. So, I'm in Honors English 9, since I'm a freshie, and basically, I thought for sure it would be the worst unit ever. It's just school in general, so you're on a schedule for, how you have to read all the stuff, and so that kind of sucks. It's one thing to just read, but it's a totally different thing to, have to read at a certain pace. And then, it's known as a love story, even though it's more of a comedy for me. We get to watch the movie every once in a while, and that's pretty cool, but basically, I thought it would be the worst unit ever, but it turns out that I'm actually really enjoying it, and part of this might just be because, we just finished reading Great Expectations, and if you guys have read that before, basically, worst book ever to frickin' exist. We had to read about 40 pages every single night. So we had to read 3 chapters a night, so about 30, 40 pages, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it was literally the worst book ever. I frickin' hated it. and I mean, it was such a bad book. So basically, I mean, I was like freaking hating English, like I normally do, I guess. But basically, we get into this unit. I thought it would be absolutely dreadful, but I really like how my teacher's doing it, and we'll shout out to Miss McCormick. But no, obviously she won't be listening to this. That'd be really freaky if your like English teacher was listening to you. I mean, that'd be freaking scary, but in a Call of Duty commentary. But basically, I really like how it's being run. Instead of reading at home every single night, we're reading in our textbook thing, and we read a couple scenes during the school day, during class, and we like act them out, and they're just like, okay, who wants to be this person? Who wants to be this person? And then you just read them, and then you can sit wherever you want on those days because you have to move some of the desks to the front of the room. So basically, I just get to sit next to my friend Tim, or Tick Tick Booms, as some of you might know him from the front Funtage, and just kind of sneak out with my iPod Touch and just kind of sit there and play some fun games like Fallen Fred, best game ever, and let's see, Tiny Wings, best game ever as well. But basically, as you see, I picked up the 74U here. That's basically all you can ever find. And yep, there I die at 43-0. That's when I died in my 49-1 gameplay. Also, I just cannot get 44-0. I can only go 43-0. Then I always die if I get that far. But anyway, back to the Romeo and Juliet thing. We're watching the movie also once we finish an act. In case you don't really know too much, it's like 6 acts and like 5 or 6 scenes in every single act. And we're watching one of the movies with it, and it's actually pretty entertaining because it's such a crappy movie. But you know, it's good. It's like really fun to just every once in a while not have to do anything. Like if you guys probably know, it doesn't matter if it's the worst movie ever. It's usually going to be better than sitting and having a teacher ramble off like nonstop. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to say that, guys. I really wanted to talk about Romeo and Juliet. I mean, my teacher would be so proud of me. Like I was speaking with my friends about it at lunch, and it's like, I mean, I don't really like it or anything. It's just I really like the unit. Sorry, I have a little bit of cold here, but I actually think that it is very fun, and I wouldn't read it in my off time or anything, but you know, that douchebag Shakespeare. I mean, oh yeah, and he's like considered a genius. All he did was make up words. Like seriously, wherefore, and it means why. I mean, what the hell? Anyway, really weird gameplay commentary, but 54-1 on Nuketown, and I really hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and like the video, and I'm out.